if you are 50, why aren't you on YouTube? If you are 50 years old and older, why aren't you on YouTube? Because by the time you, or before you're ready to retire, you could be monetizing on YouTube, because you all that are 50 have so much knowledge, have so much education, has so much everything on life and about different things, so much to contribute. Come on, you know this stuff off the top of your head. You don't have to study anything too much. I mean, you know, you do have to do your homework and to brush up on things. But what I'm saying is, you guys are knowledgeable enough to share things that you know on YouTube. You know, why not? YouTube is monetizing. YouTube wants to monetize. YouTube wants to give you money. Wants to give you money for your information. Put your information out there that you know what you're good at. You know, whatever it is that you're good at. Share it. Because YouTube will pay you for it. Why aren't you all on that are 50 and older on YouTube? Now, when you get on YouTube, all you got to do is open up an account and just use a Gmail and also have a phone number. That's it. If you don't have a Gmail, you can always create one. And then once you create that and get on there, all you have to do is just follow the instructions. Once you get on there, figure out what type of niche that you fit in, or, you know, whatever type of gift, talent, or whatever information that you could share. I mean, you can share loads of information from years. Excuse me, I'm burping. From years ago. You know? So once you get on there, find out what niche that you fit in, the information that you want to give. A niche is like a particular subject or a particular category that like, say, cooking, exercise, or health. Say you're good at basketball, say sports, period, hockey, you know, anything that you're particularly good at. Being a doctor, your experiences, stories, anything can be a niche, okay? That's a particular subject that you can talk about, that you can endlessly talk about. And that's all. I mean, get on there and just sell it. Sell it easily. And what I mean by sell it, just tell it. Sell it. Telling it is selling it. Telling it is selling it. Okay? Now, if you're unsure about anything, just always, okay, this is a video to start with, because this is just to get you to start with this video. But there are other detailed videos about any questions you have that are on YouTube. All you have to do is just tap into it on YouTube. Put that subject matter up there in the YouTube search bar, and then you'll get tons of videos that will come up about that subject. Okay, even if you don't understand what a niche is, you can type in niche, and that subject will come up there. Easy. Also, about monetizing, for you to monetize, you have to have 4,000 watch hours and at least 1,000 subscribers. So 4,000 watch hours and at least 1,000 subscribers. I'm almost at work, y'all. So you got to put in that time. You got to put in 4,000 watch hours, meaning people have to be watching your videos. So you need to post videos that are at least 20 minutes long. No shorter if you can help it. There are a lot of viral videos that are less than 20 minutes. They go viral, they do very well. But the longer your video, the more people and the more watch hours you will accumulate. That's the purpose of doing the 20-minute videos that are at least 20 minutes, because you want those watch hours. Subscribers will come. Don't worry about the subscribers. They will come. The more watch hours you put in, especially if it's a subject that people tune into, that people like, then that will happen. You don't have to worry about that. Subscribers always come. I have a channel now that has like 460 something subscribers. Last I looked was like 462 subscribers. But I don't have any watch hours. That's because I tried to do YouTube Shorts. Now, when it comes to YouTube Shorts, it's very hard to accumulate the watch time hours. So I suggest do long form videos, regular videos. Do those. You'll be better off with that. Also, make sure that your if you do your watch time hours, make sure that your videos are at least 20 minutes, and you can do more. So don't feel, oh, I did 20, that I need to stop there. Maybe 25 would be too much. No, 20, the longer the better. If you can do an hour video worth of content, they love that. They'll push that video, especially if it's interesting, especially if you're constantly, if you got, a lot of if you got a lot of viewers that are tuning in, especially to over half of the video, I mean, the more the better. The more the better. So don't think that more is too much, and don't think, but less could be too less. But I mean, if it's interesting, if it's good, it's gonna do well. You don't have to worry about that. I'm at work. Hold on, just a minute. But I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna try. But the point is, you are 50 years old. Get out there and do these videos, because you're gonna regret it. You're gonna be like, man, I wish I could have started when I was 50, because now I'm like 60, 65. I'm 60 or whatever. I could have already monetized. I could already, have subscribers. I could have already, been doing a lot. See, I'm in the parking lot now. I could be doing a lot, And so the thing is, start. Yeah, I am over 50. I started over 50. Yes. So my thing is, I'm like, hey, the sooner the better. I did start my YouTube channel a long time ago, but I didn't know the significance of what I could actually, gain on YouTube. I wasn't, informed enough to know that, I could be making tons of money right now when I started my YouTube channel. I started my YouTube channel quite a while ago, like a couple of years ago. But my thing was, I was trying to do something else, and that wasn't working out. So, so you kind of give up. And yes, you're going to want to give up. You're going to have days that are going to be good days, bad days that it's hard to squeeze in a YouTube video. That's one of my biggest problems, because I work a full-time job and it's hard to squeeze in the video, So, but the thing is, you got to post every day. That's another thing. Post every day. You got to post every day. Shout out to Dante London, to Han London, who encouraged me to keep pushing. They're younger folks, and they're really inspirational for young people doing their things, to influence an older person. Don't think because you are a certain age that young people you're just too old to be told something. I don't want to say the analogy, but old dogs. What they say, old dogs. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's bull crap. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It's just that old dog got to be willing, and that's our problem. A lot of us are just not willing to learn. We're not willing to get out there and push the envelope. We're not willing to go further than what we're doing, and that's the problem. That's what we run into. And so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to encourage all the 50 and older to get out there and get on YouTube, because this is something that YouTube, they want to do. Oh, I'm not even done yet. Okay, so also in your description, they have a part that says description. You can put a description like Indy 500, or I'm talking about the Indy 500 this time. Oh, look, I'm just sitting here acting like I'm still outside. Yeah, but I need to turn this off. That's what whoops. There we go. All right, so if you are 50, pushing 50, or 50 and older, you can be younger. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Even if you're 80, if you're 70, if you're 60. But I'm just saying 50 and older, that I guess sometimes the 50 and older crowd feel there's no YouTube, or there's no YouTube audience for them, and there is. Now, getting back to what you need to do with your subject and things like that. So also, when you're doing your video, when you finished and you want to publish your video, you have to make sure that you put a title, and you want to do hashtags. The hashtags you can put in the description part. So if say your video is about sports, let's say hockey, you could put hashtag sports, or hashtag hockey, or hashtag the name of a hockey player, or hashtag the name of a hockey team. If it's basketball, same thing. Hashtag basketball, hashtag Michael Jordan, hashtag Chicago Bulls, things of that nature. These are to help push your video out into the algorithm. And the hashtags, they help. Try not to do no more than 5. They say go from 3 to 5 hashtags. Then also when you're putting a title for your video, make sure it's not too long. Make sure it's not too short. Not to say it won't work, but they say that YouTube will push it if it's just a nice title. Say stretching for senior citizens, stretching for the 50 and older crowd, women who stretched all their lives and what they're doing now, something like that, but not too long. Also for the thumbnail, which is what you would put over the video, so when it's like pushed out into the algorithm, that it is seen, like say immediately, like people can tell what that video is going to be about in big bold letters or words. And what you want to do is you want to put a thumbnail up. And if you don't know what thumbnails are, you can go on YouTube search and type in thumbnails. You can Google it if you're not sure what any of what I'm talking about, because this is like for beginners video, and I'm just giving you the information. I'm not like verbatim like teaching you everything. I'm just going over everything so you can kind of look at this video a couple of times or jot down what I'm talking about. And so what you want to do is you want to go into when you're into YouTube, and you can do your searches for all the questions that you have. And there are other videos that have details of everything that I'm talking about. And see, people are coming in. I'm trying to get the video out there, pushed out there to you. So yeah, this might be a less than 20-minute video. But the thing is, I'm just thinking that this is good information, especially for 50 and older. 50 and older, why haven't you gotten your ass on YouTube? Get on YouTube. And that's another thing. You got to watch what you say. Like, I'm sorry, like I just cursed. Well, I guess it may not be so much curse word, but there's certain things you can't say on YouTube. Like when you're referencing, you have to say the words like unalive instead of the real word. Or you could say pow pow, meaning the police pow powed themselves in the foot. You got to say certain words because those words would not allow you to be monetized, and a lot of times they may not even push that video. So watch your language. People do curse all the time on YouTube and do somehow, I don't know if they get monetized, but I think they are getting, like, say, watch time hours and getting the subscribers. But that particular video may not be monetized because the problem is, okay, when you get monetized, the reason for that is it's not so much that you'll be making the money off of the monetization far as the video itself, but advertisers may want to advertise on your video, and they may feel that because of the subject matter of the video and the craziness of the video, they may feel that it's not, they can't advertise on that video. They have to keep it clean, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't, be monetizing something that is meant for families to see or meant for certain people to see that may not like, the cursing and the bad words and the crazy words and, those words that are meaning unalived, stuff like that. So you have to watch what you say. You can't just say anything unless you're just trying to get maybe the viewers to tune in, like you're trying to make one of those like ratchet videos where you're trying to pull people in and get also the subscribers. Like the more clever your videos are, the better your content is, the more people are going to tune in and more people are going to see your video, and YouTube will push it out there. And they say do videos with lighting. I know it's probably a little dark here because I'm in a parking structure, but they say do videos that has like a lot of lighting, and that's why I turned on this little light here. And the lighter, the better. The more lit, the better. So, do your video that way. I hope all this information is helpful. I'm trying to see if I remember everything. So yeah, you can also, for your thumbnails, you can use, say, like make up your thumbnails from AI, from like clever little ways. There's a lot of ways to do thumbnails. You can do thumbnails like just use the actual footage that you're creating. So there's many ways to use things of that nature. Some people suggest just use raw, don't even use a thumbnail. Just you don't even have to do all that, because YouTube is pushing small content creators, is pushing videos, is pushing videos that are raw. YouTube is pushing small content creators like us, 50 and older. So get out there, 50 and older, get your ass on YouTube now. No shoulda, woulda, coulda. Get on YouTube. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? Kids are grown or older. Come on, grandkids on there. Any one of them can show you how to do it. If you are not, phone, camera, whatever savvy, you could easily get on. Everybody's procrastinating. Everybody's like, hey, I don't know how to do it. So earlier, like I was saying, just sign up for YouTube. Think of a niche, something you're good at, something you can talk about, something you can relate to that others can relate to, that millions of people might want to see, that maybe something's out there that we haven't seen before that has never been posted or talked about. That's where you come in, because of your experience, because you're 50 and older. And I'm just talking, kind of to the 50 and older. I'm talking to anybody. Everybody can be experienced in anything in particular. But, something with some interest, like I was saying, just sign up for the YouTube, and just make sure that you put in your hashtags, that you put in your description if you want, and put the hashtags in the description. Make sure you have a nice catchy title. Yes, the title should be, you want to grasp them or grasp us or whoever with the title, and also put like a title in the thumbnail. So when so like if you're just like seeing all these different videos and seeing the front cover, it's like, thumbnails are like the front cover that you see when you're, looking at videos or looking at YouTube. Also, don't forget that they say within the first 15 seconds, whatever you say, make sure it's catchy. And don't be afraid to copy other people and copy also their exact titles and the exact descriptions and the exact hashtags, because these are the videos that YouTube will push through the algorithm. And because the ones that you're copying, and the ones I mean copying is the ones that have gone viral already. If it's gone viral, try to use one of those videos that have, millions of views. Remember, you're trying to get those 4,000 watch hours, and you're trying to get at least 1,000 subscribers. And the watch hours are very important, and they're not as easy. So you got to make sure that, you're making videos. Try to make something every day. Post every day. Not every other day or whatever. At least for now, when you're starting out, try to post every day. Try to get that, get those posts out there, because that's the only way you can accumulate those watch hours. That's the only way that you'll be able to accumulate, those subscribers, because the new videos might be interesting to somebody, and each video might be interesting to somebody or somebody's, more than one. Okay, so on that note, get out there and do what you got to do. 50 and older, 50 and above, come on. Let your voices be heard. Let your YouTubes be seen. Get out there. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. You only got one life to live. And what they say, the saying is, this later part of our life is the shortest, I guess, part of our life. But we'll see. Hey, we might have another 50 more years. Who knows, right? Science and everything else. So let's get that out there. All right? Peace.